Hey, what's up, guys? It's Luke W. coming back at you again today with another video. We have an awesome guest with us today, Bradley Sutton. He's one of the success managers at Helium 10, and he's also part of the Serious Sellers podcast. Huge podcast, and I'm very honored to have him on the channel. Today, we're going to be looking at some keyword research and how to find the best keywords for your Amazon FBA products so that you guys know what keywords you want to rank for to make the most sales. So Bradley, it's a pleasure to have you here. Take it away, man.
All right. So thank you for inviting me. And I hope to bring your listeners a lot of value, regardless of what category you're in or regardless of what your product is. Keywords are super important. It's one of the first steps, because you could have the greatest product, right? But if you don't have the best keywords in your listing that people are using to search for a product like yours, well, having a great product means absolutely nothing. So today I'm going to show you using Helium 10 in about 10 to 15 minutes how you can find the 10 keywords that's going to give you the best chance at getting sales no matter what category you're in.
Okay, awesome. So I think we're maybe going to do a little screen recording as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to take it away, we can just, if you want to share your screen, we'll just hop right into it.
All right, you see my Amazon screen here?
Yeah, we can see it perfectly fine now.
Okay, so my question to you is what product? We didn't practice this before, so I have no idea what you're gonna choose, and so I'm gonna let you tell me what product we're gonna make.
Okay, so this is pretty cool because I just did a product research video yesterday, and if you guys were watching the channel, you may have already seen that I was looking at some really random products I found maybe had some good markets. And what I was looking at was a microwavable, it was like a microwave safe, let's see, what was it? It was a baby bottle dryer and sanitizer. We can kind of look around and you see all the suggested keywords coming up here. So
let me know if it was anything that you see here, or you said it had a sanitizer too.
Yeah, say sanitizer and dryer. You can maybe even take out the microwave thing. I think I found this niche first off, and then I actually found the more higher ticket item that I usually like to sell, higher ticket items, So
okay.
Maybe in the search bar we can search in baby bottle sanitizer and dryer. I don't see it right here actually in the product page.
Sanitizer. Okay, let's see here.
That's kind of it there for $40 there, $39.99.
This kind of product right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so electric steam baby bottles. Oh, okay, I see what it is. Yeah. It's been quite a number of years since I've had a kid this age, so I don't remember. I don't even know if they had this around when I was a young parent, but let me see. Okay, so let's just say, let me just look at this page, and I'm going to get the estimated sales using the Helium 10 X-ray. I just want to see what kind of sales. I want to pick which one might be, one of the top sellers here, or just what some of the ones could be getting the most money. So like when you search, were these like selling a couple hundred, or there's one made by Amazon, that's a sponsored ad. Let's take a look at this. Wow, you ever notice this? Look out of the first 9 results here. This is this is completely side topic, but this totally blows my mind. It's why Amazon sellers need to be aware of what's going on. Look how greedy Amazon is. This is just a search right here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the first 9 on page 1 are sponsored ads. Like,
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos is getting so greedy here. It's crazy.
Yeah, so this product, it's still a little different. I found it's the same thing, but it also had a dryer function with it. So it was a product around $100. So I found this niche immediately, and I saw like it was pretty competitive, pretty crazy, pretty low profit margins. But I found this other market right after it, which actually sanitizes the bottles, and then it has a built-in dryer for them as well. But yeah, what do you think of this? I mean, it shows here the success score is just not good, which I could definitely imagine.
One thing that's important, regardless, I know there's tons of tools out there, and all of them are great. I don't have bad things to say, but even like in Helium 10, like this basically, and I believe all tools are designed this way. I don't want people to always just look at the success score or whatever kind of score is on the top right here, because what these are meant to be is like kind of like a visual representation of certain metrics that are on the page. That's all they are. I mean, it's not like, somebody's sitting there giving it a score saying it's good or bad. So like the reason why this has a low score is just because of these three metrics right here, and different tools use different metrics. So I go by what's here, like on the page, and like, oh my God, look at these. I just can't get over how many sponsored ads are here. But let me just pick one of these big sellers here. I'm just that might be similar to what you were looking at. Like here's a sponsored ad right here, a steam sterilizer. Let me just take a look at this product right here.
Okay.
So let's say, if I'm looking here at the steam sterilizer, which I did not even know was a thing. Like I literally have no idea what this is. But hey, it's selling around $35,000 a month. Okay, I mean, obviously it is a thing. There's somebody who's searching for this. So let's say we were like, hey, I'm curious about this kind of product. All right, so obviously one of the things that you might ask yourselves first is, well, what keywords are driving the sales of this product? I want to make sure that I'm looking for the keyword that's most relevant to this product. So what I'm going to do using Helium 10, I'm going to take this ASIN right here. All right, so I'm like, my question is $35,000 a month. Where are those sales coming from? Some of it, of course, could be coming from PPC, but Luke, where are most of the sales coming from? How do people find this product?
It's definitely going to be in the keywords. Amazon is a keyword centric game. And, once you're on the first page for one keyword, that's not even the full, story. You got to be on the
Exactly.
first page for many, many keywords. There's other places you can be showing up on other people's detail pages. When they're checking out, there's products all over the place. Yours could be there.
Exactly. So the keywords are the name of the game. And so the question that Amazon does not tell you outside of PPC, they do not say, hey, you had 5 sales come in from this keyword search. You had 10 sales from this keyword search. I mean, PPC, they do that. So, but the question is, how do you know then where their sales are coming from? Well, Luke, I'm assuming you buy things on Amazon all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, what's something that you've ordered recently?
I mean, I was buying some boots for like going paintballing and stuff, some combat boots.
Okay, so you probably entered in a search term. Let's say it was combat boots. Now, did you scroll through like page 9 or 10 to find finally the one that you were looking for?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like me, we're so lazy. If I don't see it like on the page one, or sometimes even at the top of page one, I'm already going to look for another search term because um, we people don't scroll, right? So it's what goes on page one. Well, Amazon, the only way Amazon gets money is if a seller sells something, then Amazon gets their 15%. So the way Amazon's algorithm works is they want to show things on the first page, the part that gives them the best chance of getting the sale. They want to show products that give the best chance that they're going to get the sale. So the ones that sell the most, if a whole bunch of people search for a certain search term and they buy a certain product, well, then Amazon's like, wow, okay, this is a good performer. We're going to push it up the rankings. All right. So here's a way that we can see where this Dr. Brown's microwave steam sterilizer, uh, the sales are coming from. Cerebro is finding keywords from all different kinds of metrics right here. The one that I'm focused on is this one right here, which is organic keywords. So I'm just going to put, first of all, I'm going to put this filter organic. All right. So this
Okay.
is also showing, what ads they're sponsoring for. Like actually right now, I can totally see exactly all the keywords that they're running for a sponsored ad. I know they're running that exact term because there's only 63. Usually when I see products, it'll show like 1,000 or 1,500 because when you run an auto campaign, you're showing up for like hundreds and hundreds of keywords. But obviously this guy is kind of dumb because he's totally showing what he's doing because he's not even doing an auto campaign. He's only running it for 63 keywords. But
Right.
that's a separate video right there. How we can do that. But I just want to see what the organic ones is. So like we said, if they're ranking low, they're probably not going to get sales from it. Like, for example, here's a question for you: like breast milk bags. Like, okay, this is not a breast milk bag, but they are ranking organically for it. However, look at their rank position 301. So that's like what page, I don't know, 15, 20 something. So Luke, do you think that they are getting a big number of their 30,000 sales from being ranked 301 for breast milk bag?
No, you got to be, pretty high up in that organic search to even get any customer traffic. I would think.
Exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, this might be a word that I'll consider later. Like, it might be, who knows? Like, this might be a good word for PPC. Like, somebody who's searching for breast milk bags, could be in the market for a steam sterilizer, right? But at this point, remember, this thing is finding the most, the keywords give the most sales. So I'm going to do right here, organic rank 1 to 20. Usually there's like 20 or 30 items on page one. So watch this. All right. So here we go. We've got steam bottle sterilizer. Now, this is actually a misspelling here of sterilizer, and it's only searched 52 times a month, estimated. All right. So, it could be 40, could be 60, but only 1, 2 people a day are searching for this. So here's my next question. This is actually ranked page one, position 7. All right. So everybody who searches this term is going there. However, only 1 or 2 people are searching this a day. So here's the next question. Steam bottle sterilizer, however you pronounce that misspelling, are they getting tons of sales of their $30,000 of sales a month from this keyword?
No.
No. And why not?
Low search volume.
Exactly. All right. So that brings us to and I hope everybody is, understanding this process as I'm trying to go in slow here, understanding the logic behind this here. So the next one I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, show me the stuff that's searched for, let's say at least 500 times a month. So like at least 20 people a day are searching for it. Now it's going to take this list of keywords from 208 all the way down to 40. So now I take a look at this list of keywords, and then look at this bottle sterilizer. So here's my question. This is searched for around 13,000 times a month, and it's ranked page one, position 4. Now, you
Ah,
think they're getting a lot of sales from this keyword?
I would definitely guess that. I mean, yes.
Absolutely. Baby bottle sterilizer. Here is another great word. Here, this gives us some insight right here. This tells us right here, Dr. Brown, Dr. Brown, Dr. Brown's, that this is probably, if we're a private label seller, we usually want to compare ourselves to private label sellers. I would venture to guess that this is not a private label. This is like a brand name.
Hmm.
If you searches a search volume for a brand name, you're not somebody who just like started your own product. This is probably something that's sold in stores. So right here, I have now a list of words that are very relevant, to my listing. So I don't want. I'm going to show you guys really quick the next level of this. So from here, I definitely know that bottle sterilizer probably is one of my most important keywords. So let's just look at the search, and here you go. You see, this is how you know if it's relevant. This is something that you guys, regardless of whatever tool you use, so many people do not do this step, which is they just look at search volume, or they're just looking at a tool to give them a random list of keywords. They're like, oh, this looks like a good keyword. Every keyword that you want to use as your main keyword, you've got to do the visual test. All right. And the reason is people have organic search trends. All right. So the fact that like if I search for this, watch this. Well, if I search for baby stuff. I mean, just some random search, right? Maybe baby stuff has a lot of searches. Like, let's say this has 100,000 searches because it's such a generic word. But look at the organic results here. Like, look at this. This is like a bottle warmer, right? So if you have a bottle warmer, let's just pretend that this is a bottle sterilizer. You might think, wow, this search term has 100,000 searches. This is going to be a great search term. But I say no, regardless of it, because look at the variety on page one here. Like, do you see a consistency here?
Not at all. No.
No, I mean, there's clothes. I see, uh, whatever the heck this, a lounger. So what does that mean? That means that people who search this term, they're just like looking just for random things. All right. So the chances that if you have a baby warmer or a baby sterilizer, regardless of the search volume, this is not a great keyword to focus on. It's an important keyword, but it's not a keyword to focus on because you're not going to get many sales from it. But now compare that to this bottle sterilizer. Now look at page one. Everything almost looks the same. So like, that this is super relevant. So even though this only, let's say, had 13,000 searches and that other one had 100,000, this is 10 times as powerful as a keyword because obviously people who are searching this keyword are looking for a product like yours. And if they see yours on there and it's at a price point they like and the listing looks good, guess what? You're going to make the sale. So this is just really quickly how to get an overall view of the important relevant keywords to your product. Like we don't at this point we don't have a product. So what I was doing was I was looking at one of the top sellers and seeing what drove his sales, because if his product is similar to mine, whatever drove his sales probably means are the same keywords that could drive my sales because my customer is the same demographic. So I hope you guys think that's pretty cool. What do you think, Luke? That's pretty cool, right?
That's really cool. And you told me don't even tell you the product before we started this
Yeah.
video. And now you actually ended up, if you like the product there for $73.99 with the little coupon, $6 coupon.
Oh, this
That's
one?
the one, that's the exact product I
Oh,
was
this is the
talking
one.
about.
Oh, there you go.
So So that's funny. You did impress me. We did find the products I was looking for in the end. But the thing that you basically want to hit home with is finding the keyword volume that's actually relevant to your specific product niche.
Exactly. I mean, you want to have tons of keywords. Like, I'm not saying, hey, don't put baby stuff in your thing, but you just got to realize that you have to focus on young. Usually, it's only like 4, 5, 6 keywords that are probably bringing the majority of your sales.
Hmm.
So you got to make sure that, and those are the ones that maybe you're going to put in your title. You can't put all your important keywords in your title. You can put like maybe 2 phrases in your title. The ones that maybe you want to repeat a couple of times just to give that relevancy. Signal to Amazon, the ones that you want to spend a lot of money on PPC. So you don't want to do this blindly and just like, hey, I'm just going to pick any random keyword. This is the perfect way within 10, 15 minutes, you can find some really important keywords for your listing.
So, do you mind just maybe giving everyone just a quick basic rundown? Maybe it was a little fast. I know they can maybe rewatch the video, but show us how simple it was. It was basically what,
Yeah.
throwing the ASIN in Cerebro
So we
and
find the ASIN. If you have the Helium 10 Chrome extension installed, you can actually just pull the ASIN from right here. We'll do it really quick just for this one. Now that we found the actual product that you were looking for,
okay.
I copy this ASIN. I'm going to go to Cerebro, which is our reverse ASIN tool. Helium 10 has tons of tools. I'm sure Luke will make other videos about the different ones, but this is called a reverse ASIN tool. And what that means is we are you put in an ASIN, or actually you can put up to 10. We'll make another video later about how you compare 5 ASINs, and that's like next level that only like 2% of sellers are doing. But even if I just put one ASIN, it's going to show me all of the sponsored ads that it's running. It's going to show me what words Amazon recommends for that listing. And for me, the most important part is it's going to show me where that listing is ranking for in the top 306 positions. So here, once again, I'm going to search right here for the organic results. Still loading. And that means that the top 306. But in addition to that, I just want to see that maybe the words that search for, I mean, this is just my number. You can put 1,000 here, you can put 100, whatever. I'm just going to put 300 right here. And that means how many times minimum it's searched for a month. And the organic rank is on page one. Actually, for this one, I'm going to say, where is it like at the top of page one? So like maybe the first 12. All right. So now it's going to take this list of 1,500 keywords, and it's going to take it all the way down. So like the first time it took us 10 minutes. Now it's going to take me about 1 minute here because you guys are pros now. And so now we take a look here. It took me down to 30 words. And so right here, I have a list of the 30 words where it's appearing on the top of page one. Bottle sterilizer, it's position 11. Baby bottle sterilizer, bottle sanitizer. Look at this one here. This is probably the most important one for it. Bottle sterilizer and dryer.
Mhm.
It's search. I mean, who would have known that search for 2,000 times a month? It's page one, position 3. Bottle dryer, sterilizer, baby, baby bottle dryer, baby. I mean, look at how relevant these keywords are. And I found those within about 30 seconds to 1 minute right here. So, guys, you got to be using this method.
Wow. Yeah. See, when I didn't really go through all the videos before and see how this was done, but that's how really I should have been using Cerebro. I just saw where my product was ranking. I saw which keywords I had an Amazon Choice badge for and everything. But when you actually search for the organic rank by the search volume, you're able to just kind of see your most important keywords kind of right out the gate and
Yeah.
not kind of ones that maybe you're on the first page for, but they're totally irrelevant to your.
Exactly. And you bring up a good point too, because I was doing this in the context of, hey, we just found a product, that maybe, or a niche that maybe we could sell. So let me see my competitors. I don't have my own product yet. I'm trying to build my listing. But you brought up a good point too. If you are selling a product currently and you're just curious, like maybe you think, okay, baby bottle sterilizer, yeah, I'm going to be, on page one, but you're just curious, well, where are some of my sales coming from? Well, usually sales are coming from where you're ranked on very highly on Amazon. So unless you can just physically search every single search term on Amazon and see, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 333. Oh, 334 there. I mean, imagine how long that would, I mean, that's literally humanly impossible. You could just do it with a click of a button and see exactly where you're ranking for on Amazon.
And using these keywords, you're going to say, what are some other benefits that you can share with the viewers? Like, of course, PPC, like
Absolutely.
how would you go about campaigns and other resources you can use for these keywords?
Yeah, so using Cerebro and using these keywords, I'm going to run because the question is, yeah, these are the ones I want to get on page one for. So how do I do that? Like you can't just magically appear on page one. You got to have some buyer behavior. And if you just start a product, you're gonna be way at the bottom, right? So you've got to use these words in your manual PPC campaigns to hope you convert. There's people who do like the launch, giveaway or discount deals kind of method in order to increase your rankings using two-step URLs. That's the other way. Again, you've got to pick the words that give you the best chance to get the sales, because you can use those methods I just talked about, like a launch giveaway. I could like put a baby sterilizer for the page one of a pen search, but I'm not gonna convert sales with a baby sterilizer on page one of a pen search, right? So that's why this is used to find the most relevant keywords for your PPC, and then where to put them in your listing.
Exactly. Yeah. Put those keywords all throughout your listing. I think, do you guys even have like a listing builder or something with Helium
Yeah,
10?
we definitely can make a video of Scribbles. Scribbles is our listing optimizer. Basically, let's say you use Helium 10, you use another tool, you use Google, whatever, to do your keyword research, and you come up with this list of 500 keywords. You're like, hey, these are these 500 keywords I've got to have in my listing. Uh, it would be very hard for you, to have a checklist and just like check. Okay, I use this one. I use this one. With Scribbles, you put all your keywords there, and as you write your listing right within Helium 10. You'll be able to see which words you have used, which ones you haven't used. If you had ones you wanted to get in phrase form, you've got it color coded. But that's a video all in itself. But I think you guys would have fun with that one too.
Yeah, well, Bradley, thank you so much for coming on the channel and giving us this little quick tutorial overview about keyword research. But you heard it here first, guys. This is what you got to use these keywords for. Getting them in your PPC campaigns when you start launching your products. Start ranking on up, and you guys are going to see that the relevancy for those main keywords is going to be what's driving your sales. So thank you
Absolutely.
again, Bradley, so much.
For Helium 10. We hooked up Luke with a coupon for you. I'm sure he'll probably put it on the bottom of this video. So don't just go to Helium 10 and pay full price. I want you guys to try out the tool. Whatever deal he gives you, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm not the one who gave it to him, but I made sure he got hooked up with something. Go there and then try it for 30 days. And guess what? If you don't like it, or you decide that Amazon is not for you, you're going to sell on Etsy or eBay or something. Well, obviously you don't need Helium 10. Just give us a call and we'll give you your money back. So it's really no risk. But I want you guys to do, rewind this video. If you're thinking of making a product, and run through this whole process on your own product, once you got your Helium 10 account started. And I guarantee you're going to find value in this, and it's going to help you make some money on Amazon.
Excellent. And is there any other place that everyone can go maybe check you guys out? Do you have a YouTube channel or?
Yeah, the best, if you just want free tips, free tips without any pitches or anything, where I have a different guest. We have the #1 rated podcast about Amazon on iTunes, but we're also on Spotify, SoundCloud. Look, I made it. I'm on Spotify. We're on Spotify, SoundCloud, everything. Just look up Serious Sellers Podcast, and we've got some next level guests on there, guys who are. I just interviewed somebody yesterday, and that episode won't be up for like another month, but he makes $100 million a year on Amazon. So we got some crazy, mind-blowing guests on there that are gonna blow your guys' mind about the potential of Amazon.
Wow, I didn't even know about that yet. So every new day is a learning opportunity. Bradley, thank you guys again. And for those of you new to the channel, please do subscribe, because I'm cranking out videos out here. I want to get more interviews like this. And yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next video.
See you
Peace.
guys.